Hey traders, it is August 9th, Friday. We are a little over an hour from expiration and we're looking at a daily chart of the SVIX. And this is going to be part two to a video that I put out a few days ago. And if you haven't watched that yet, click the link up around my cursor because spoiler alert, you don't want to watch this one before you watch that one. So anyway, let's get on with this. So I've got the SVIX and I've got this chart backed up to August 2nd, which was last Friday, a week ago. And we had a pretty nasty day in the markets. So on that day, I sold a $30 strike put and a $25 strike put that expired today. And for those, I got $2 and I got $1. So, hey, everything's looking good. I thought we would bounce. Well, let's bring this up one day to Monday when this happened. Holy smokes. This was not good. We'll bring up a chart of the VIX here in a second, but I mean, this thing just tanked. I mean, everything just was on fire Monday. It was not pretty. Wasn't pretty. So let's bring in the VIX and show you what that did. Looky what the VIX did on Monday. I mean, 65.73. I mean, we're approaching some of the COVID numbers. So anyway, that other video, or no, I guess I had not taken action yet, but on Monday, pre-market, I actually picked up 200 shares of this. I picked up 100 at $20.91, and I picked up another 100 at $19.99. Not of the VIX, of the SVIX. And let's just run this forward here. So this was Monday. And this was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is today so far. So we're trading 25.82 currently. And let's bring in my flex grid. So we got a 5-minute, a 15-minute, a 60-minute, and a daily chart. So we've had a very nice run today, and maybe we're getting into where we could maybe fill this gap. And you can see I've got an open order out there. But the other trades I made on Monday where I sold a couple more options. Okay, so this is the option chain. I actually sold a 17 strike put. I think I got $1 for that, and I sold a 20 put, and I believe I got 117 for that. So you can see my position here. And I'm going to let the 17 and the 20, they should expire worthless. Now, the original trades I did on Friday the 2nd, where I sold this 25 put for $1, and I'm going to let it expire. We're 25.85 now with an hour to go. I'm going to take my chances here. Now this 30 put, this has kind of been the problem child. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up in this video is look how dang spready these options are. So this 30 right now is 350 bid, 580 offer. And you can see I've got an order down here. Let's see if we can move some things here. I've actually been trying to roll this out and down. I'm trying to cover this and sell a 29 put for August 16th expiry with a 10-cent credit. So you can see that or not here. Just move some things over. Yeah, 10-cent credit. And they're not budging. They're just laughing at me saying, there's no way we're going to fill you. But look at the natural on that. That natural price is a 330 debit. And even the mid price is an 80-cent debit. And I ain't going to pay no debit. Death before debit. I will take these shares at 30 before I do that. Now, I could bring this down to, say, August 23rd expiry. And even then, the natural's a 250 debit. And the mid price is a 35-cent debit, and again, I'm not going to do that. Let's go down to the 30th of August. I really don't want to go out that far. And we're still talking debits. Let's actually take a look at those other expiration periods just to see how spready these things are. Okay, so this is August 16th. That's what a $1.20 spread right there. Go out to the 23rd. Well, I guess I was looking at the 30. Let's look at the 29. That's the one I'm trying to sell. Look at that. That's a stinking $2.70 spread. No, 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 not happening. Not on my watch. Going out to August 23rd, we've got a $2 spread. Nope, not going to pay it. And on the 30th, we have, well, that's actually reasonable, even though if you think 80-cent spread is reasonable. So anyway, I'm going to keep this order out there. I may change that order back to just a nickel credit, but I don't see it being filled. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to do that right now. Okay, so I brought up a new order. Actually, just canceled that other one. So this would be a roll from 30 down to 29 out to August 23rd, and just $1 lower, but still, I mean, a 35-cent debit is the mid price, and the natural's 250. Just for entertainment purposes, I'm going to put this out there at a nickel credit, and those market makers, they'll just laugh at me. Okay, I just placed that order. So anyhow, it's about 5 after 2 now, my time. We're about 55 minutes to the bell. I'm gonna pause this and we'll come back later and see how things are going. Okay, so I wanted to bring in my spreadsheet and show you where I stand on this trade. So the top part here are my option trades. Down here are my stock trades, and then we'll have to scroll over to the right to see the some of the totals. But you can see I did all of my put selling on the 2nd and the 5th, and I've taken in a net of just under 525 in options premium this week, which is great. You know, for a $25 product, that's dang good premium. Now the stock trades, these are actual trades that are in the book. They're in the books here. I told you that I bought those pre-market on Monday. Now I'm assuming that I'm going to be assigned on both of these, and we're currently trading 25.80. So I think there's a decent chance we'll skate on this one, and we're trying to roll this one, but I don't see it happening. So let's just scroll over and see how things look if I were to come up with 400 shares. Okay, so this is the other part of my spreadsheet, and this is my average cost. So assuming the assignment, I would have 400 shares, and that would be this would be the total cost of the shares. This is a total of the option premium I've sold. So I subtract this number from this number, and I come up with the net cost of my trade less the premium sold. Now, the $23.98, that's the average cost. That's actually $95.90 divided by 400. And the average cost less premium sold of $22.66, that is this net amount here, the net purchase price less the premium sold divided by 400. So if we could stay up around 25.75 or so, you know, my average of 23.98 is not bad. Now let's keep this number in mind, and let's wheel back over here, and let's just get rid of this here, because let's just say, okay, we're not going to assign Jeff at 25. Jeff's going to escape this one, so let's just get rid of this. So now you can see I would have 300, and I would have a total investment of 70.90, and let's just scroll over here and see how these numbers change. So that's going to take my average cost to 23.63 and my net cost to 21.88, which is not bad, and we're still trading 25.79. So we've looked at the spreadsheet. We're still a good 50 minutes from the bell. I don't think I'm going to get that 30 rolled. I might try to do something a little bit different. We might try to go out a little bit further, you know, in time, but I just don't see them filling me with these stinking wide spreads. Now actually look what they've done there. I think when we started this video, this offer was $5.80, so they've cut that offer down 90 cents, which is very, very kind of the market makers. Very kind of them to do that for me. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we're the mid price here on this is nothing, is flat as zero. I'm just trying to get a dang nickel credit for this. One of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld.
A nickel. A nickel.
Anyway, We'll check back in a few minutes and see if we can get that nickel. But don't hold your breath. We're 30 minutes from the bell, and this trade is still showing a natural price of a 35-cent debit. It was zero a while ago. I was just playing with some numbers down here. If I went out to the 30th of August, well, now that's zero. That was showing a 35-cent mid-price credit a few minutes ago. Now that's went to zero. I don't think I'd get filled, and I don't really want to go out 3 weeks to lower my strike price just 1 point. But let's just play with some numbers again here. What if we drop down to 28 and a 43-cent debit at the mid price? $1.95 debits to natural. Yeah, we're just going to take assignment here of these 30s unless a miracle happens. Now the 25s, with 30 minutes to go, we're trading 25.89, 25.90. These are looking like they could expire worthless, which would be fine by me. So I'm going to check back in a few minutes, a little bit before the bell. Okay, I just canceled and replaced that, and it actually come up as a 40-cent credit. So let's bring that order up and let's take a look. We'll just watch that. Okay, I've got that locked in at 40 cents. Let's just unlock this. I'd be shocked if this fills. Now they've widened that spread to $1.10. I'm liking this though. $25.94. Seems like this bid's been dropped on the 30, the August 9th 30. Yeah, I think it has. I think it was higher than that. 330 by 490. What are we looking at next week here on this 30? 330 by 5. Wow, $1.70. And there's only been 8 contracts traded today. And this one, there's been 25 contracts traded. You never know. It's doubtful. It's highly unlikely. But we'll let that order work for another 20 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Okay, I actually canceled, replaced that from 40 to 35, and I think I'm going to cancel, replace this again, and drop down to 30 cents. I don't think we'll fill, but you never know. Okay, the mid is now a 15-cent credit. Let's just unlock this and let's just watch this dance around. I think the low end I'm going to go as a quarter. Don't think I'm going to go any lower than that. I highly doubt it gets filled, but it's kind of fun to try anyway. $1.60 spread. This one is, oh wow, that's down to 30 cents. That's tight for this product. Now the mid's up to 35 cents. While that spread here is down to 30 cents, I think I'm gonna drop this down to a quarter. Say this will be my limit. I'm not going any lower than this. Oh, now they've got that spread widened out again. I hope I was looking at the right one. Maybe I was looking at the 29. Heck, I don't know. These numbers all get to looking the same after a while. I probably could increase the font on the platform again as well. We're about 15 minutes from the bell, and I have to leave for a few minutes. I have to leave for a few minutes. I'll probably be back about 10 minutes after the close. So we'll let that order work, and we'll see where we close. We're just under $26 now. So I think 3 of these 4 puts are looking pretty good to expire worthless. We'll see what happens with this 30. So I'll be back a little bit after the close. Okay, boys and girls, the market's closed. Wow, look at that rally. We closed 26.63. Needless to say, the order didn't fill. Look at these closing spread. Holy cow. I'm sure they widen the spreads out at the end of the day. So the 1750s, the 20s are not going to get assigned. Barring some post-market shenanigans, those 25s expired worthless. Wow, look at that last 10 minutes. Let's bring in my regular chart here. Knock this down to a 15-minute, which has got pre and post market data. Yeah, I think those 25s are going to be okay. So now looking ahead to next week, actually let's bring in the spreadsheet. I'll get ahead of myself here. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet, and I took out the 25s. So I'm going to have 300 at an average cost of $23.63. Now, on Wednesday of next week, Wednesday the 14th, we've got CPI coming out. This is an econ calendar. This is the 14th. We've got CPI. I'm going to sit tight until after that comes out because last month that report moved the market. And unless I see an opportunity to get longer or an opportunity to get rid of some shares or sell some calls, I'm going to sit tight until after this comes out. So I think that is all for this one. This has been a long video, but this is where we're at now after a week in the trade. If you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe. I would appreciate it. And until next time, good trading, everyone.